Clic, mao, ça tue, ça blesse, ça flingue. Aïe, 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 mao, gazo, clic.
Hey collective, thank you for joining me today in the ethers. All right, I'm going to do something that I've never done before. I'm actually going to do sign by sign readings. All right, so the first sign up, this is going to be an Aries love reading, or really whatever comes out, right? Aries, shout out to all my Aries. All right, we're going to jump into the reading. It's going to be a 12 card spread. Again, Aries, if this resonates with you, take it for yourself. If it don't, share it with someone else. Let's jump right in and see what's in the ethers for you, okay? All right, so your first card out is the Four of Wands. Right, that's home, that's reunion, it's stability, it's belonging, it's celebration, okay? Right after that is the Ten of Swords. Yikes, right? The Ten of Swords. So some of you could be going through something right now in your connection, I'm getting. You have the Four of Pentacles, okay? You might want to look up those numbers, 4-4. You have the King of Swords. That's for Aries. The Queen of Cups. Give me a message for Aries. The Eight of Cups. I'm going to actually try to get through this pretty quick because I do have the other zodiac signs to get through. So, the Eight of Pentacles. Give me a clear message from my collective. The Nine of Swords. Somebody's up stressing, thinking. Six of Swords. Two of Wands. I'm sorry, the Three of Wands. The Three of Pentacles. And the Knight of Wands. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, your overall energy is the Nine of Cups. However, it's in reverse. All right, Aries, let's jump into your reading. So, Aries, the cards that I pull, right, they're talking about cycles ending. It's releasing and it's moving towards better, right? It's like Spirit is saying you can't carry dead weight into this new chapter that's really waiting for you here. And I also wanted to let you know that you have a lot of matching cards. So it could be that you and this person could be mirroring each other, okay? Like, you know, you're matching this person's energy. You have the Four of Wands, right? So the Four of Wands, it shows that at your core, you want stability, you want celebration, and something that feels like home, right? Love that doesn't just exist in the shadows where you know, you're feeling the energy is actually being said, right? You're being seen, right? You're being recognized, and it's secure for you. But the Ten of Swords here reveals some sort of betrayal, right? Exhaustion, trying to keep up with the Joneses here, possibly for some of you, or cycle of pain that you've already been through, if that makes sense for you, okay? If that's resonating with you. You already lived this game here, okay? I feel like somebody either took your loyalty for granted or left you carrying some wounds, right? That they didn't care to heal with you. Okay? It's clear. To me it's a clear ending here, right? What's hidden is that the situation has already reached its peak, Aries, okay? Even if your heart still feels attached, with the Four of Pentacles, it shows clinging. Either you're holding tight out of fear of losing them, or they're holding on to you while refusing to give to you fully, while refusing to commit, while refusing to open up and communicate, okay? This is that I want you close, but I'm not ready to give everything sort of energy. And I feel for you. If you're going through this, if this is resonating with you, Jesus knows I feel for you with that, right? So with the King of Swords here, it says there's coldness somewhere here, because the King of Swords could be kind of aloof, right? The King of Swords is very stoic, you know, very head over heart sort of person here, right? You could be dealing with an Aquarius, right? A Gemini, a Libra. But the King of Swords could be kind of stoic, have that stoic energy, right? Somebody rationalize, okay, not somebody, the King of Swords, whoever you're thinking about, this person rationalizes love instead of feeling it, right? They may speak sharp truths, right? Or use some sort of, like a push and pull dynamic, right? They might go cold, they might go silence, right? And they might use this as a weapon, right? Trying to keep emotions kind of locked away. You know, some people do things like that out of fear, out of fear, pretty much. I feel like this person, again, they like to keep their emotions bottled up. They want you to be open and they want to know everything about you, but they do not want to give you this in return, okay? Meanwhile, you're showing up as the Queen of Cups, right? Your heart is wide open, you're intuitive, you're compassionate, you're willing to give love its full chance, but paired with the Eight of Cups here, Spirit is telling me you're being asked to walk away from what no longer fills your cup. I feel like you're pouring a lot of this energy, a lot of this commitment, a lot of this loyalty, a lot of this communication into something that's not replenishing your cup. If you keep pouring, you're not going to have anything left. And especially if you're pouring into someone who's not pouring back into you, who's not reciprocating the love that you have, okay? I feel like Aries, whoever this is resonating with, you're the type of person, like, you don't abandon love, right? You don't abandon the illusion. That half love, it's just not enough. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles shows that you're healing, right? For some of you, you're definitely healing through this, right? And you're possibly, with the Eight of Pentacles, you're possibly using work, right? Probably more focused on work at this time, right? Love is labor, okay? So yes, but you can't be the only one clocking in. You're in a relationship with someone. There's another person here. So there's something about this situation here that's just one-sided, okay? You have the Nine of Swords here. So the Knight of Swords is telling me you're having sleepless nights. You're overthinking. You're wondering if you're the problem, questioning what you've missed, right? Spirit is telling me to tell you, please, Aries, release that guilt. You are not the problem. This is their avoidance, right? There's lack of effort here, not your lack of worth, right? It's a lack of effort on your person's end. The Six of Swords, that's spirit. It's guiding you out of this storm into some sort of calmer waters here. Okay, there's calmer waters. Calmer. I keep saying calmer. But you get what I'm saying, right? There's calmer waters that's waiting for you here with the Six of Swords. But only if you stop trying to rebuild what's already burnt down. And I feel like this situation is done, Aries. You have the Three of Wands here. So the Three of Wands says there's better ahead. Okay? The Three of Wands, that's expansion. It's new horizon. It's love that matches your forward momentum, if that makes sense. You have the Three of Pentacles, which shows partnership. So whatever's coming in for you, this person wants to work with you here. And I feel like this person is already here in your life. You just haven't seen them yet. I feel like you know the person, but you haven't seen what they're offering yet. You haven't really seen them yet, if that makes sense. Okay? The Knight of Wands, that's passion rushing in. Okay? It's rushing back in. It's a lover who's adventurous, who's bold, possibly not perfect, right? But alive in their pursuits of you. And Spirit is directing you kind of towards that energy. It matches your energy here. I feel like what's hidden from you is that someone has already checked out of the situation emotionally, Aries, okay? Even if they are still physically around, even if they're clinging for comfort with the Four of Pentacles, but not showing their heart with the King of Swords being out here, Spirit says, please don't mistake their fear of letting go for true loyalty. I'm going to repeat that. Do not mistake this person's fear of letting you go for loyalty. Okay, you've already seen the red flags in your anxiety. You have the Nine of Swords out here, and you need to heal yourself through their silence. I feel like your blessings is ahead, right? They're not behind you. The Three of Wands says expansion is here. It says expand. And the Four of Wands says stability and joy are waiting once you release what collapsed. The World card. The World. Spirit wants you. I feel like with the World being out here, Spirit wants for you is a partnership with the Three of Pentacles, okay? With passion, with the Knight of Wands. Not coldness, not fear, not someone projecting, because that's what this is. Someone is projecting this energy on you, okay? All right, Aries, listen. This is your reading, okay? I hope it resonates with you. Stay tuned, okay? I'll see you next time in the ethers, Aries. Ciao.